Hey guys, I hope that all of you are doing great. Well, turning $100 into $1 million. It might sound like an outrageous claim. It is sounding as if I want you to invest into a coin and then wait for 10,000x to happen. I request all of you guys to watch the video completely till the end and it will make a lot of sense for you. And let me tell you, a lot of people have done that. So, first of all, the most important thing that you need to have before I tell you the strategy step by step, that how can you do that eventually, let me tell you, it is not just the easy job. Like, it is not just like, hey, you just do this and this is how you just make $1 million. It is just about learning the skill, but it is very much achievable. The best part about it, the downside is only $100 and the upside is $1 million. So number one thing is the belief. A lot of people would neglect the idea right the moment that they hear it itself, like, because we have seen and known $1 million, a big amount. How can anybody just turn $100 into $1 million? Not everybody will be able to do that. If it is that simple, that particular belief, let me tell you, two things you need to think about if you actually have to develop that belief, because belief will be the first and the foremost thing that will make it all possible. Number one is, have people done it in the past? You can go out and see a lot of traders, they have done it and literally they can do it over and over, and that is how, like, they have made probably hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, they are living financially free life because they have gone through that pain and mastered that particular skill. And let me tell you, nobody can teach you that particular skill. I'm going to show you the simple steps, but then you will be the one who will need to work on that. Number two is the strategy, whether the strategy is achievable or not. Like, let me say, hey, I mean, you can achieve XYZ, and then what you have to do for that, you'll have to probably go to the moon, right? I mean, something like this is, it is obviously, people can do that if they do X, Y, and Z. So it shouldn't be an outrageous kind of activity that, hey, if you find a coin which can 10,000x, obviously you can make $1 million. But how cool is that strategy? Like, how often do you find 10,000x? So the strategy should be very much achievable. Once you have this particular belief that if it is a achievable strategy, and if people have done it in the past, you need to develop this belief that yes, it's possible. And then afterwards, you need the strategy. I'll show you the strategy. Like, number one that you need to do is sign up to the exchange via which you are going to make that profit. Now, for the belief system, let me just show you before, like, you go on to the strategy, how it is possible. Let me just simply divide it for you. All you have to do for your initial investment of $100, this is the compound interest calculator. If you just do this 97 times, like, if you, let's say, increase 10% on $100, it will become $110. 10% on $110, it becomes $121, right? If you keep on doing that, if you do that for 97 times, do you know, and with the interest rate, as I said, you 10% at a time profit, how much it will become? More than $1 million. This is how the graph will be. Initially it will be this much, this much, this much, and then suddenly after like 60, 70 times you have done it, like in the last till 97 time, you will be a millionaire. Isn't this achievable? Making 10% gain onto $100 97 times. Now, a lot of people might say, hey, how can you achieve it consecutively 97 times? It is fair enough. You cannot achieve consecutively. So you will be having your losses. Let's say you had 6 losses in a row, 10 losses in a row. Now, in order to make up for it, let's say you initially itself, you had 10 losses. Instead of 97 times, now your number of attempts will increase to 120 times. Let's say in the worst case, you kept on losing the first time that you're trying, you lost it all. All you have lost is $100. You just need to reload with another $100 and then replenish. But the next time, because you have done like hundreds of trades, now you're much experienced, much better at it. You just need to go through this opportunity or the ignorance cost. Because what is this ignorance cost? The number of attempts that you will be doing it wrong in order to learn. You have to go through that. The moment that you have gone through that, you become the elite, and you will also be the person who's going to turn that $100 into $1 million. Now let us just jump onto the strategy. You need an exchange. I would suggest the biggest exchange out there in the world, and you can use our link, and we will give you a discount, like trading fee discount as well. Like this is our, because we are referral partner, all you have to do is just type in abdullahzahid.com/Binance. It will reroute you to that Binance original website, the referral link. So I've just copy pasted this onto the browser. It is going to show me this way. So you can just simply sign up with this, like new continue with Google. You can sign up, let's say with Google, or you can just sign up new entity account. And obviously you get all these so many things like bonuses, sign up bonuses and stuff. The moment that you have signed up, you need the strategy of just making on your $100. Like you sign up and you deposit $100. Let me tell you another thing, because you will be using our link to sign up, you can qualify to win one full Bitcoin. We are going to give away one Bitcoin in the lucky draw, so you can be that person, and we are going to give away over and over, so more than one Bitcoin every single time. You'll be part of that lucky draw. When we are going to do, after a certain number of referral, we do the lucky draw again, and then once we add more number of referral, we'll do that lucky draw again. So you can win over and over one full Bitcoin every time you'll be part of a lucky draw. Anyways, 10% at a time profit. Be very trade like a robot. Like, do not get greedy that, hey, this time I can make the 50%. No, 10%, that's it. And put a stop loss. Let's say in this case 10% of the stop loss. If let's say your trade does not go well, 10% minus, just cut, like close the trade. You have taken the loss, replenish, come back again, think what is the mistake, and use just one simple technique. Now I'm going to show you this one simple technique that is going to do the job for you. Use stochastic RSI to buy at the oversold and sell at the overbought. Now what does this mean? Let me just show you. I assume that you're not that familiar with it, so I'm just going to open this Binance application. The moment that you have signed in, you have deposited your $100. I mean, this is your money. Remember, like, we are not taking any of it. This is your money, $100. You will be making all the gains on it. Let me just open the futures. You'll just have to open the futures, like where you do the trading. All these things, I mean, do not worry. Obviously, you will be able to open the futures, do that. I have not logged into the account yet, so it will be showing you buy and sell, right? And this is the leverage. Buy means that you are longing onto the position, right? You are expecting the position to go rise. If it goes 10%, you make 10%. If it goes minus 10%, you lose minus 10%. But if you're selling it, that means you're betting that the price is going to go down. So minus 10%, like if it goes minus 10%, you're making 10% profit. But this is where the leverage also comes into picture. So right now it is set at 20 cross 20x. So once I log in, I can change that leverage to 1x, 2x. If it is 1x, then 10% move will be 10% gain. If it is at 20x leverage, that means let's say 10x leverage you do. That means I'm borrowing the money 10 times. Let's say you're putting 100 times $100, but the Binance guys are going to give put the money $1,000 on your behalf. So that means even 1% move from $27,000 to $27,300, 1% move will result in 10% gain. And similarly, 1% downwards or the loss will become 10% loss. But this is how, like, you can amplify your gains and losses. So I would recommend you can start with 10x leverage. No issues with that. You can buy at the support and sell at this thing. Now, which indicator that I told you? Stochastic RSI. Where do you find it? You click on the technicals and you go to sub and you just click on this stochastic RSI. Now, if you try to do this particular strategy, now if you want to trade on the short term, you open the 1 hour chart. Every time it is in the overbought zone, this is the overbought zone, you sell short, right? So only time you need to trade, I'm just giving you one simple strategy. Whenever it is at the top, you start adding, let's say $20, $30. As it keeps on riding, you keep on adding, and then you have put in $100, and because it is at the top, we are assuming the price is going to go down, and when it goes down, you just close your position, take the profit. And even before that, like the moment you have made 10% profit, you do that. When it is at the oversold zone, you buy it because you are assuming the price is going to go up. So at this point of time, let's say at this point you should have sold because the price would have moved here, but eventually it had to come down. The moment it came down at this point of time, it was the time to dollar cost average and buy, right? And then the moment it goes into oversold zone again, we are going to sell. Just one simple strategy. Sometimes exception cases, but slowly with the gains and the losses, you will learn the art. The idea is for you to learn the art yourself, and that is how you will be able to make that massive gains, literally, as I've said, 97 times, and you will be making that $1,000,000. It won't be an easy job to keep on doing that and repeat that 97 times, but slowly you will equip yourself. You'll go through that ignorance cost, you'll go through that opportunity cost, and eventually you will be able to make it. So again, guys, I'll ask all of you guys, nothing is at risk. You need to learn this trading strategies. It helps in the bull run. It helps in like a lot of millionaires, multimillionaires in the crypto, in the trading. They all know the trading. They all know the technical. Somewhere you have to start. So this is the time to start. I wish all of you guys all the best. This is the link to sign up to the Binance for the discount and for the deposit bonus and stuff. I wish you all the best.